Hi everyone, it's Gio for footballbook.pro. Welcome back. These are my Week 7 picks for the 2010 NFL season. The first game we're going to look at is Philadelphia at Tennessee. The Titans are at home and are 3-point favorites now. The Eagles so far are 3-0 straight up on the road so far. I don't expect them to run the table on the road. And Tennessee is 16-1 against the NFC in the last 4 years. Also, the AFC has a good 15-10 straight up record against the NFC this year. I'm looking for Tennessee to cover this game. Take the Titans -3. The second game we'll look at is Cleveland at New Orleans. Cleveland rookie quarterback Colt McCoy goes at it again this week. Colt looked pretty good against Pittsburgh. That's a tough defense to play, especially in Pittsburgh. He gave up a really late interception for garbage time touchdown, which allowed the Steelers to cover. But now he's going to New Orleans, and what I like about this game is that New Orleans could be looking ahead. This is a sandwich game for New Orleans. They beat Tampa Bay pretty handily on the road. Now they've got Cleveland at home, and next week they're looking towards Pittsburgh at home. This could be a sandwich game for them here, and I like Cleveland in this spot. New Orleans is favored by 13 points. That's a lot. I expect a backdoor cover in this game. Take Cleveland. Take the Browns -13 points. The third game we'll look at is St. Louis at Tampa Bay. Another rookie goes at it for St. Louis this time. Sam Bradford, who's really put up a lot of good numbers, and I think he's going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. But St. Louis was 1-15 on the road last year. I'm not expecting them to win this game. It's a small spread. Tampa's only has to give up only 3 points. They lost last week against New Orleans, and that's going to happen. That was a division game against the champions with a lot of revenge from late last year. Like I said, St. Louis not going to win on the road necessarily. This is almost a pick 'em at 3 points. I like Tampa Bay -3. Take the Buccaneers. The next game is Jacksonville at Kansas City. Jags are in a lot of trouble. They could be down to their third-string quarterback. We'll wait and see. Trent Edwards might go on Sunday, and if he doesn't, they're going to have to go with Todd Bowman, who hasn't really thrown a pass in the NFL in a couple of years. Kansas City's coming off a couple of tough losses, one to Indy, and then they lost late in the game last week against Houston. I see them rebounding back in a big way. Take the Chiefs -6.5. And then the last game is New England at San Diego. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. Now, I know New England has to travel almost the length of the country to play this game, but the Chargers are really hurting on with injuries, especially at the wide receiver spot. Well, we'll start off with tight end. Gates is doubtful. He's going to be a game time decision this week, and they're down to almost nobody in the wide receiving core. With New England, I think it's addition by subtraction. They got rid of Randy Moss, who's a great player and is going to go to the Hall of Fame, but they picked up Deion Branch, who used to play for them, and he's a better fit on that team. It's a team-first attitude in New England. It's no place for any prima donnas, and I think New England is probably back to where they were about 4 or 5 years ago when they were winning Super Bowls. I'm not saying they're going to win it this year, but I like them better this year. I'm going to take the Patriots in the 2.5 points here. I actually get the 2.5 points and take New England to win that game straight up. Okay, very quickly, here are my over-under picks. Cincinnati at Atlanta, it's 42.5. I see a couple of pretty good defenses there. I don't know what happened to Atlanta's defense last week, but they'll bounce back. I'll take the under in that game. Minnesota, Green Bay, the number's 44.5. Apparently, there's going to be some really bad weather in Green Bay this Sunday, so we like the under there. St. Louis at Tampa Bay, don't see very many points being scored there. The number's 38. We'll go with another under. And Jacksonville at Kansas City, again, Jacksonville's down to possibly their third-string quarterback who just signed this week. And even if he doesn't go, it'll be Trent Edwards, and I don't expect very many points out of him. The number's 41. We'll take the under. And we have to throw one over in there. The Giants at Dallas, the number's 44.5. They always go over, don't they? So we'll take the over on that one. And our suicide pick is Baltimore. All right, if you want to know the rest of my picks, go to my website. It's www.footballbook.pro. And I'll give you the rest of the picks for this week. And also, please keep emailing me. I know I haven't gotten back to every one of you, but I get a lot of emails, but I like to read them all. It's Gio at footballbook.pro. Okay, good luck, everyone. Let's take the man's money, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.